What it do, Sky Squad? Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome back. And if you're new here, hello, thank you. Come stay a while. In this video, we're going to do my current loc routine and my current loc favorites. For those of you who are just joining us, make sure you hit that subscription button. And if you don't want to miss any other videos, you should just hit that bell while you're at it. But to catch everyone up to speed, because we have hit our year mark, we're almost to like 13 months. Then 14 months, it's going, and it's going fast. So let's just catch everyone up to speed. If you haven't had time to binge watch my videos, which you still should because they're lit, but just so everyone knows, my hair texture is 4C would be the closest thing that I think I relate to because it's low-key all over the place. I had a lot of shrinkage as a loose natural. When I started, I did not do a big chop, but my hair was like at my shoulder's length or just touch my shoulder's length. I went to a loctician for my initial install and the first couple of months, like maybe 3 or 4 months of maintenance. She did comb coils, and my parting system is like bricklayer parting. She also did like a side part right here, and because she asked me if I wanted bangs, so she just kind of did like a deep part on that side. So yeah. But that's pretty much it. So now that we're all up to speed and my loc journey began when? July 27, 2016. So now you know kind of where we're at. I have my like hair hitting up here. So we're just going to kind of go through like how I regularly maintenance my locs. And I'll talk to you about all the things I am currently using. I'm also going to mention things I used in the past and then kind of like why I stopped using them. You know what I'm saying? So let's just get started. First thing you got to do is wash your hair. That's like step one. And I wash my hair like every 3 weeks, but now as I'm getting further in my journey, I don't wash and retwist every 3 weeks anymore. I kind of stretch it out a little longer, like maybe 3 weeks in a day, 3 weeks in 2 days. Like I stretch it out a little bit longer, like maybe 4 weeks. I don't think I've done 5 weeks yet. Just because my hair doesn't really need to be bothered all the time. Like that's just me personally. But in the beginning, I did it every 3 weeks. Like clockwork, and I think consistency is very key depending on what kind of locs you want. But back then I used to use Design Essentials. Hold on, I think I still got it. These things. The reason why I stopped using these basically is because it's sold, like they're promoted by the loc community and other people who have used it, that you just do the 3-step system. I think Damian Walter is who first put me onto this, and everyone has had a good experience with it. I haven't heard anything negative about this line. The reason why I just stopped is because I don't really feel like doing 3 products. They're not that cheap, and I don't like the whole long list of ingredients in each one. Like no, and I felt like my hair kind of felt weird. Like not dry, but it still felt like it was missing something, even though I got 3 of these products. I don't know if the cleansing conditioner was just that like good and I needed to just slather my hair with the moisturizing and conditioner, but I didn't want to use 3 products. I didn't want to spend money on 3 things, and I wasn't really liking how it felt. I just felt like it was just doing too much, and for me less is more. So if you follow me on Snapchat, you already know I bought some Maui Moisture. I bought these from CVS, but they could be at Ulta, Target, Walmart. I got these 2 for $14, which is a good deal compared to Design Essentials. But I got the Smooth and Repair Vanilla Bean for frizzy, unruly hair. I just got this because that's like the #1 complaint everyone has when in a loc journey. Like, it's too frizzy. How do you control the frizz? Da, da, da. Let me just say this. Frizz is normal. Frizz is a part of the process. Like, let go of your control and let your hair that is programmed to do what it do, let it do what it do. Okay? But you can't minimize frizz, but frizz is normal. Let it happen. Okay? So, I picked this up. I like it. What really drew me was the very first ingredient is not water. Oh, well, what is it? It's pure aloe vera juice. I mean, I don't know what other company does that, but that was sold me part 1. Then it's like no mineral oil, hey, no silicones, no parabens, no glutens, no sulfated surfactants, no synthetic dyes, no oils. It is vegan. It is eco-friendly. It has pure coconut water as well and pure aloe juice. and that again is the first ingredient. It does have other things in here that's going to probably help clean your hair, but compared to the long laundry list that was on what I used to use, this is way shorter and it's only 2 products that I picked up. If you want best results though, I suggest you like stick within the line. Like this is for unruly hair, they have some for thickening, some for the curly girls. Like they have different types in their line. Just stick all to one type, because I was going to get the bamboo one, I think it's for the thickening. But I think when you start mixing and matching, especially as a loose natural, I think people aren't getting the results they want. So if you stick to all in one line, I think you'll guarantee have a better experience with these. But so far, I love this stuff. My hair feels good after. The smell is okay, like it's not over the top, but it does have fragrance in it, of course. I feel like everything commercial got fragrance. Like, just why does it need to be there? Like, why? But overall, I love this stuff, and I feel like this has more good than bad, so for me, I like it. I think Ulta sometimes have a sale where you buy 2, get the 3rd free, and that's a good deal, because I think by themselves, they're anywhere from $6 to $9 a piece, so make sure you catch that sale. But yeah, I love this stuff.
Okay guys, I forgot to mention this conditioner, but I just washed and shampooed my hair. And honestly, this is probably like my holy grail conditioner. I loved it as a loose natural. Every time I use it here and there during my loc journey, I just love the outcome. My hair just feels so full and soft without being weighed down. So this is by Organics, I believe. And it smells really good. And of course, here's the ingredient list, because you know we're big on ingredient list around here. I do like the Maui Moisture, like how they have aloe vera as the first ingredient, and there's a lot of things that they don't include, but I did give this a go this time, and it does have some good stuff in it. They both have perfumes or fragrances in there. I think it might be the keratin that's in here, but there is some aloe leaf juice in this. It's just not the first ingredient. So but this is like my favorite. I don't know, I just feel so good. I feel like everything it claims, it works. Even on like when I used to wear I made like a Brazilian, like a virgin Brazilian wig or whatever, it made the curls pop so much better. Now the Moroccan one that's blue is horrible, but this one, I must say, it's my absolute favorite that I'm in love with. So yeah, I mean, I still like Maui Moisture, but this absolutely has my heart.
So that's what I do to shampoo and condition. That's it. Now moving right along. I don't know where I've been at. I don't know why I've been sleeping, but the microfiber towel, y'all. I got mine from Big Lots. You can get yours from Walmart as well. I think they're $5 either way. But this just gets rid of so much more excess water more effectively than a t-shirt. The reason why I don't use a normal towel is because it increases your chances of getting lint into your hair, and I just don't need any lint entrapments, you know what I mean? So I love this so much. It's definitely one of the favorites, one of my holy grails, because if you can dry your hair off effectively, like the excess water in your locks, like really get it out, then your drying process later is way shorter. I don't know where I've been, but me trying to dry my locks using a t-shirt, especially as it gotten longer, as I actually started having locks and the intertwinings, it was just taking too long. So this really cuts down my drying time, and it really just soaks up all the excess water without leaving any lint behind. So go get you some. Okay, so we washed the hair, conditioned, and we dried. So here we are going on again. So what I used to use before was just pure, not pure, but like regular tap water. I think I used that for the first couple of weeks. Until I saw like a Yanni the Lockologist video about one of her clients who used tap water, like spraying tap water, and it made their hair feel heavy, because I guess some of the minerals and things that are in tap water that aren't filtered out can accumulate into your hair and weigh it down. So I started to use ROZAY water. In the beginning, like starter locks, I would spray my hair with water all the time. I feel like when my hair reverted back, the more times it reverted back and the more times it like shrunk up together, I felt like I was helping the locking process, and a lot of other people said it has helped. So I do use my little ROZAY water. When you guys order from me, it'll be twice this size. I just use a small size for me, but it'll be twice this size. This is a 2 ounce. You get a 4 ounce. And the reason why I like this is because it's pure rose water. It's nothing added, no preservatives, no nothing that you usually get in the store or from a major company that has to sell in the store. But you just get pure rosé water in this. A lot of people love this stuff. It's like a bestseller by the Resilient Lotus. You know what it is. My mom has dry hair. It really helps with the moisture. It's something about the chemical makeup. As of now, though, I don't spray as often. Kid you not, as a Star Lot person, I probably spray at least 4 or 5 times, you know, a week. And I didn't have a fine mist. Like, see how fine that is? I feel like that's better so you can kind of control right on your scalp. I think it kind of helps your retwist last a little bit longer. It kind of cuts down the frizz when you have a fine mist. And I think the moisturization properties just kind of help me not have to use it so much. So now that I've rehydrated my hair, and usually I just spray it with rosé water, especially as I'm retwisting, I am using my flaxseed gel. Don't judge my bottle, because when I was making me some, I put it in the container when it was too hot, so it kind of got deformed. But I use my flaxseed gel. I just like that it's pure, it's simple. I can add like olive oil plus an essential oil if I need to, like rosemary or lavender, which I have done sometimes just to get that little extra rosemary hair care benefits. I just like flaxseed gel better than the aloe because it's more of a longer hold, more elasticity. What I used to use in the beginning was the Tilia Wajid. Lord Jesus, y'all already know. Y'all already know. I did a video about your holy grails being crushed, and I was crushed. Like, I don't want to talk bad, you know, I don't want to talk down, but I feel like the product itself is not bad, as in it's not going to take out your hair or anything like that. I do trust the product in that way. I did swear by it. The version I liked the most was the tight hold, which was in the orange container. But the formula changed, and so for a lot of people it's gotten really flaky, or like if you use too much, but at the same time, like if you don't use enough, you're not going to get the hold you want. So the number one complaint is the flakiness. Again, it's not like it's bad for your hair, but who wants to have flaky flakes in their hair? I don't have any flakes with this, no matter how much I use, even if it looks like a lot. It always gets absorbed into my scalp. It always dries clear. I never, there's like, this is foolproof. But in the past I did use Tilia Wajid. When my loctician would retwist my hair, she would use the My Gel, which I could never find in the beginning. It's kind of hard to find. I think it's more expensive than Tilia Wajid. So if you want something store-bought, like you just have to get something store-bought, just use Tilia Wajid with caution, as a lot of people have seen flaking, and you don't want the flakes to accumulate in your locks. So that's the problem. I think I found that out from Damian Walter, because he even said he had to stop using it because it became flaky and the formula changed. So there you go. It's time for the fun stuff, my favorite stuff. But oils, yeah. Usually I keep this in the fridge because it just feels bomb, because it's hot. It's like, I'm hot right now, so excuse me, but I'll just spray it, and then depending on how much oil I would need, I would just kind of drizzle some on there. When you think about oil and water and it not mixing, because there's been controversy about mixing like your oils and your water, it doesn't mix. So when you put it together, your oils usually float on top of the water. So that's why I spray my hair with my rosé or filtered water, and then I immediately follow up with an oil, because in my mind the oil will help seal the water in, instead of the regular water you use evaporate and take moisture with it. I'm like sealing it in. So that's why I kind of follow up. You don't have to use a lot. I have to say though, I have 2 oils here. This is the Holy Hemp Oil, which of course has hemp oil in it. And this is the Holy Rosé Oil. It has rose infused olive oil and jojoba. My ultimate favorite is the Holy Rosé. I feel like the olive oil, the roses, the jojoba, I just feel like it really just conditions my hair and gives my hair exactly what it needs. I made the Holy Hemp Oil because hemp is very, very good for your hair. So usually I just use this just after like I've retwisted. I use this, and then maybe one other time before my next one. But, you know, on a weekly basis or however often I need it, usually I'm grabbing this first. It just feels so good on my hair. I don't have any itchies. I'm not scratching. I love this stuff. This is my favorite, absolute favorite. I can't even lie to you. I still use this. I like a hemp oil with the rosemary and the lavender in it. And this is just kind of like my special treat. So that's why I use it like only after I've washed and shampooed my hair. What I used to use in the past was the Talia Wajid Healing African Oil. Now the only reason why I stopped using that, I didn't have a problem with that actually. But depending on where you bought it, it might have mineral oil in it, and you know, sometimes we call mineral oil dirt oil as a byproduct of petroleum. And none of my stuff has fragrance in it. Like if there's a fragrance to it, it's either came from the oils or an essential oil with a carrier oil. I don't need perfumes or fragrances in my stuff. So besides my shampoo and conditioner, nothing has any of that. Nothing has mineral oils, none of that. So depending on where you bought the Healing African Oil, it could have had mineral oil in it, which I just don't want to. A lot of people said it made their hair really, really itchy. I personally did not have that problem with the Talia Wajid Healing African Oil, to be honest with you. But again, if I'm going to tell you about something and stand by it, I need to tell you both sides of it. So that's why I just really prefer this, because I don't know, this oil mixture for some reason just gives me life. I think it's an olive oil. I get the rose benefits still. I get the jojoba oil, which is very close to your sebum on your scalp. It just gets me right. And then I just like this because I don't get hemp oil all the time. I don't get all the other stuff like grapeseed oil and stuff like that. I don't get all of that all the time. So I like this as my special treat with my rosemary and stuff. So that is all I use in my Loc maintenance routine. Like, it kind of sounds like a lot, but it's really not when you think about it, you know. To me, I want to get closer to natural because I have natural hair. So really just have, you know, flaxseed gel, which a lot of people sometimes retwist with just water and oil only. And I would use this. Like, you could just cut it down in half, you know what I mean? So a lot of these things have multiple uses, but this is what I'm currently using. And I think I've mentioned all the ones I used in the past and why I stopped using them. So it's not like they're horrible products, but they just no longer fit me in my journey, and I found better natural alternatives or closer to natural alternatives, and I feel like that has just made my Loc journey so much like easier and healthier, and you're not, you know, experimenting so much. 9 times out of 10, if you try a natural product, it's gonna be okay for you. But yeah, I think that's it. And I love all these things. These are my like current Loc favorites, y'all. Like, oh, one more thing. I almost forgot. Hold on, we ain't done. We ain't done. We not done. So after you done got your retwist on fleek, you know, your hair is already maintenance, you know, whether you did a retwist or not. We're gonna talk about this one more time because I was preaching in the beginning. But we got, our squad is bigger now, so I need to re-up. You need a scarf. You need a scarf to tie your hair up. Like, if you're mad about the fuzz and the frizz, ask yourself, did I wrap my hair up when I went to sleep? If the answer is no, that's why you got frizz. To prevent that from happening, and the reason why I don't have a lot of frizz issues from the beginning, I just got my satin scarf. You search for a satin scarf. I think it's 35 by 35 is the length and width. I got mine on eBay from China. It was like $3. It might have took a week, but it's so dang hard where I live to find a satin scarf or to find a satin scarf big enough. So I think this is 35 by 35 was the length and width I got, and this is one I got from eBay. Either side will do. There's a shinier side, but yeah. So I do wrap my hair up every night for sure. If you worry about frizz and dryness, like I said again, because my mom would wear a lot of cotton scarves during the day, but her hair is more prone to being dry. And as a reminder, if you're going to wear that scarf, you should really remember to replenish your hair more often, or get one of those, I think they're called slaps, where they're satin lined beanies. Get you one of those, and that would really help a lot. So, because I never have a dry hair issue, never, never, never. So yeah, just be mindful of what you're doing. But yeah, so that's all I use. That is my favorites, my Loc maintenance routine. I hope you guys enjoyed so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, maybe we should do something special for hitting 1,000 subscribers. I don't know, maybe. You just gotta look around and find out. But thank you again so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for supporting me in my journey. And until next time, peace.